Your target is Vincente Murillo, a fascist militia leader thought to have disappeared. A prominent figure in the 1980s war against communism, we have intel that he has returned to continue his old mission of creating a new world order in South America, starting in Colombia. Intel provided by our client tells us that he is a narcissist, a pathological liar, and very paranoid, with a drinking habit. If he is to fulfill his dream of starting a fascist uprising, he could let the world know that our client has supported him back in the 80s. Our client needs their past mistakes resolved. Times have changed, so good luck, 47.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Geek Box. Today I'm doing a video again for Elusive target. It's up for a week from now, so you got 7 days I think left to get this hammered. So I'm doing 3 simple guides today for the revolutionary for year 3. We're going to be doing this based in one location. He does spawn in 3, so there will be a chance you're just going to reset the mission a few times to get him into this one spot. But once you get him there, these methods work a treat. I was going to do a method for each spot, but the other two, honestly, it's just more effort than it's worth, and there's so much more gambling involved. And if you're just trying to get this done and get Silent Assassin, you want to get it done straightforwards. So we're going to do, for once, 2 different default loadouts. I found a different method than what I've done before, and we're also going to do the Emetic mind trick. So we're going to start off with the first default loadout, but before we get into that, just to remind, this channel is sponsored by W for your choice of clean energy drinks. So follow the link down below and use the code TheGeekBox in the box at the end where you got coupons, etc., and you'll get your 10% off. Anyway, let's get into the video. So starting off, we're going to head straight to the left. Now the building I'm going to look at quickly, you'll see you're looking for more than 4 guards here. If you see all these people upstairs, then you know the target's in there because that's all this extra security. If not, just reset. But so we're going to head round to the back of this building here, and there's going to be the guard here taking a leak. We're going to use this guy's disguise all 3 times to get access to the area, but you're pretty hidden here, so you can just drop him in the dumpster and then you can grab his outfit. This will allow you to get into the actual area itself. Grab his gun as well, and well, you can take the block of cocaine if you like. But then we're going to head back round, but then to the left. Now we're heading back here where we started. You'll see there's a medical building here, this green pharmacy building you'll see. Now you can lockpick that if you've got a lockpick with you. So as I said, for this, if you bring lockpick and a poison, you can skip all this section, so you can either pick the lock and take the poison, or use a poison you've got with you, and obviously this whole next bit won't count for you. But if you're in a default loadout, you want to get a poison kill, you still got a mission to kill somebody with poison on this level, this technique will get you there. Now obviously we're here waiting for a minute. This woman you can see that's walking up in front of us is actually the woman that's going to go into the pharmacy. And I'll say also, it's fun fact, I never knew this. I've done this enough times, I've picked the lock and out. I didn't realise she actually will open the pharmacy if you wait. I think I've taken the key off her before by using a Emetic. But if we get a coin ready, you'll see, if you get too close, sometimes she'll start talking to you and it slows her down a little bit. Which I did that, I realised afterwards that it wouldn't do. But yeah, pop in anyway. Chuck a coin in the corner just as she's about to hit the desk, and it will make her turn around. She can run past, grab the poison, and then we can head over. So we're going to head straight opposite and then down the back. So we're heading back to the building here. Now for this next part, you want to get yourself tucked in quite close to the building. That way when you take your shots up here, you can hit the roof. Now what we're doing is we're making the target lock down to escape. He'll return shortly afterwards, but it gets everybody out of the building that you need out of your way. As you can see there in Instinct, they're starting to run around. You can see it in the window as well. But they will in a moment. You'll see the target and the guards all come running down the stairs that you can see just behind 47. So a little bit of patience here, but as you see there they go. Now you've got access to the building. So there's a glass of wine that we're going to poison up here. Now these stairs I've just touched on, I just want to show you, see there's trespassing when you get halfway up them, so you don't want to use those for this method because the alert does move the people around that will actually see you. So if you're hooking around the front here, you'll get full access. Don't run in front of the camera because that actually counts like a security camera. But we poison this wine here and then we can just reverse our path out. And luckily where we're doing this, the exit's very close by. we just turn around to the right, and then you can head down to where the bench is, and you can stop, because that's a bus stop. For those that have played this level a few times before, you'll recognise it's probably the exit that most people have used on this map. So I think I waited here about a minute and a half, which I'll fast forward through for you, so you don't have to wait as well. But as the time goes by, then you'll see poison kicks in as he goes back to drink it, and there you go. If you haven't done this before, if you're new to the game as well, see, poison kills, doesn't matter if they find the body, it counts as an accident kill, therefore it doesn't affect your silent assassin rating. Well, now we're going to go on to method 2 of using the default loadout, where this time we're actually going to be doing an explosive kill instead. So it didn't show the interesting, because it's exactly the same loadout. We're going to be doing the exact same beginning setup as well. We're going around to take out the same guard, as I said, so we can get his outfit. And there you go. Bit of fun, he dropped the cocaine block that time, so 47 can go home with a happy smile on his face, tended or not. I got caught by the glitch here where it won't grab the body even though it says it is. But yeah, once you have finally got the body again, dump him in. Grab the gun that he dropped as well, so we're going to use this in a minute. And then we're going to head through the next building we see down the side and head to this brown shed, as we're going to grab the wrench from here, because we're going to be setting up the gas canister to explode at the top. Now we're going to use those stairs I mentioned about, so be careful, these are trespass. When you get to the top, just run straight through, you'll have enough time. When the guard's looking over the railing there, and when the other guard to your left has got his back, drop the gun down and then release the gas. Drop the gun anywhere around there, even the guard doesn't see it first. When he turns around, you will see, I'll show you in a second, he does actually turn around, look forward, but then he does look left and right. The reason is we want to get this guard out of the way, so when the explosion goes off, it's not killing him as well, it's only taking out your target, because if he's still there, the explosion will be right next to him and it will take him out and you'll lose your silent assassin rating. So as you see now, he's spotted the gun, so, and this will also trigger as well. He's just finished his speech, he kind of wraps up quick if you set that off, so I think they know that obviously that's what you're trying to set up. So he'll drink the wine like he did last time, but without being poisoned this time. And now he'll go outside. So this guard here will move after a short time when the explosion goes off. You will have to wait. If you try and skirt around him, you'll move in front of the camera and then it will count as being spotted on camera. So now the explosion's gone off, it's killed him, and the other guy, it will just knock him out. But then if we turn around and wait, then we'll see that this guy will eventually go to try and find out what's happened. Sometimes he instantly moves, other times, like with this one, it takes him a good few moments to actually break out of the weird NPC normal habit. But as you see now, it's gone past. Squeeze to the left to avoid that camera, and then you'll get yourself downstairs, and now you can head back to the exit like we did in the previous run. See, I decided to skip the railing there, so feel free to do the same, save a second. But at least this time there's no waiting around, and then you can hit the exit as you get there. So now we're going to move on to the proper preset tool for those that have unlocked other things, and we're going to use the Emetic mine trick, and we're going to take a dart gun this time. I'm taking the Taunton dart gun for this one. I'll explain to you again that I actually on this one didn't have to use the dart gun, but it's good to have it as a backup. Now those that haven't used this trick before, simply put the briefcase on the floor, remove the Emetic mine, put it away, and then put the mine back into the briefcase. You'll see it in this, you'll hear a beep when it happens, and that means you're armed, and then the briefcase itself becomes a mine grenade. And in other scenarios, this will let you literally walk up to a target and detonate it right in their face without them having any knowledge. It's a great trick for getting people, but now we've seen our targets in the building, we can head round and do exactly the same thing. It's a little quicker this time because you've got the briefcase, so you just crack him over the head instead. But then you can drag him into place, and just like before, you can dump him in, get his uniform, and then we can head straight over to the building. Now the fun thing is, because we're using the Emetic mine trick, we need somewhere to do it. You could do it back there, it's probably a lot safer to be fair to do it there than I did. I just popped into here, and you'll see, as I said earlier, I placed the briefcase down, removed the mine, put the mine away in my inventory, then conceal the item and conceal the mine. Now it's loaded, you'll hear a beep when you do it, or you can look in your inventory and you'll see you've got just the detonator now. We head up these stairs. Now aim it will try and lock onto this guy. It's annoying, but try and aim just at the end of the red wall and it will land between the two. We're trying to hit them both with it, so when you set it off, both him and the guard will get hit with it. Now normally you do this because it will poison the other guard and there'll be one guard left that will come down with the target. This time round he actually didn't, which was different. The other one to run, you see the guy that's upstairs, you can see there, obviously he's looking at the detonator that's been dropped on the floor instead. Normally he actually comes down to target, so if you get this scenario you're quite lucky. You'll see the target will come out here to be sick. Where I'm stood, if you stand there, once the guard takes place he'll be looking at the target, then you can tranquilize him and then you can push the guy over like that. But that takes him out. Accidental fall, doesn't matter if he gets found. Using the tranquilizer gun, doesn't matter if the body gets found either. It doesn't affect your rating at all compared to a chokehold. But then that lets us make our way to the exit. There we go. So showing there, body found, didn't take away the silent assassin ratings. You can see by the fact that it left a green mark on the screen. It's just great. If you haven't used it before, use the green marker. It tells you if you're silent assassin or not and what you need to do to fix it if you can. But that finishes off the revolutionary for year 3. That's another guide done. I hope this helps you guys find a method that you can easily take this target out, unlock something if you haven't been doing this target before. I think I got the reward last year doing this target, so I don't get anything this time, so I haven't added a new reward. But as I said, that last one, less than 2 minutes, silent assassin. If you've got the tools, this is the one I recommend for you to go for. So you watch it over a few more times before you do it if you're not sure with the routes, etc. But as always, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to stay updated on all the latest content, and I will see you all out there.